Der Brite Kevin Ashton ist ein visionärer Tech-Experte, ein Kenner der digitalen Transformation. Er gilt als Erfinder des Begriffs Internet der Dinge, ist Autor des mehrfach ausgezeichneten Buches How to Fly a Horse und hat international für Aufsehen gesorgt, weil er die virtuelle Internetpersönlichkeit Santiagos Swallow erfunden hat, der über 90.000 Twitter-Follower hat. Kevin Ashton, you coined the term the Internet of Things. For everyone that doesn't know the Internet of Things yet, what is it really?
In a nutshell, it's sensors connected to computers, connected to the internet, so that computers can gather information for themselves instead of having to rely on people typing things using a keyboard.
Have we fully exploited the potential of the Internet of Things yet, or not by far?
Oh no, this is going to be 100 years of in the Internet of Things. We're about 15 years in right now. There are lots of things people take for granted that are very much Internet of Things technology. For example, you have GPS in your smartphone, it tells you where you are. You have a digital camera that's network connected in your smartphone that can do, for example, facial recognition. So we're quickly getting used to the idea of computers knowing maybe more about the world than we do in some cases.
What can Swiss companies do? How can Swiss CEOs think to incorporate the Internet of Things fully and exploit its potential?
I hope they already are. Some of them I'm sure already are. But I think the big message about the Internet of Things is it's not just for consumers, it's not just smartphones and apps. A lot of industrial equipment benefits from the Internet of Things. For example, you can make your machines know what condition they're in, so you can tell your customers when they're going to break down. Another area we see a lot of Internet of Things technology is automation. So self-driving cars is an Internet of Things technology that's coming very quickly. Improved robotics, robots that can pick things up and put them down. Warehouses that know where everything is. Really, there's an endless list of possibilities for Swiss CEOs.
What kind of a mindset do they need to adopt in order to exploit the potential of the Internet of Things?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I think the challenge for every CEO all the time is to convert thought to action quickly. There's always a danger that everyone spends a lot of time sitting around in meetings, looking at slides, thinking about things, and they never actually do anything. But having converted to action, you have to be able to survive because the action might not work the first time. So my advice is always start something soon, but start something small.
You came up with an internet personality, Santiagos Swallow. What point did you try to prove with that guy?
Santiagos Swallow was created in 2013. I was writing as a journalist for a New York-based publication called Quartz, and they wanted me to write a story about people with a surprisingly large number of Twitter followers, like nobodies who had a large number of Twitter followers. And the way to bring the story to life was to create a fake person. So I created this character who had 80,000 Twitter followers, all paid for. And he was just a bot, so his tweets were kind of automatically generated. But he quickly gained a lot of credibility and reputation. In fact, I checked just yesterday, and he has a higher trustworthy rating from IBM's Watson computer than I do. So it's actually an interesting example now in 2017 of how you can use online media and fake personalities to actually influence.
So positive and negative sides of the Internet and of the Internet of Things and of digitalization. Kevin Ashton, thank you so much. Und falls Sie weitere Informationen zu unseren Referenten und zu den NZZ X-Days wünschen, dann gehen Sie online auf www.nzz-xdays.com.